Hi, my name is Mrs. Keating, Algebra 2 instructor with Florida Virtual School. If you haven't yet taken notes or reviewed your previous lessons before the quiz, please do that first, and then come back to us for the 1.03 quiz. If you've already taken notes, great. Let's get started. The assignment for the 1.0 Module 1 quiz is a teacher-graded assignment. You will upload all of your work on your own piece of paper or typed out in a Word document. Please read all directions in every class, especially this one, carefully. There's a grading rubric within the assessment, and then once everything is completed and you're ready to turn it in, you'll submit that within your assessment 1.03 and submit that for grading. The first question on the quiz asks two Martians, Splott and Fizzle, that they've solved an equation 2x plus 4 equals negative 3x plus 14. And the question asks you to examine their work. You need to identify all and any errors that either Martian created within their calculations and explain in complete sentences the mistakes they made and what corrections they should make. So go line by line for both aliens and see if they made any mistakes and correct those. Question number 2, you are going to be creating your own function to teach the Martians about the functions. So your function must contain at least 2 different operations. Your 2 different operations could include multiplication and addition, multiplication and subtraction, division and addition or subtraction, as long as they simplify to have at least 2 different operations within the function. Some non-examples of what not to do. You are not just writing a regular equation that you would just solve for x. That is not a function. Your functions start with f of x. The second non-example only has 1 operation, your positive or your addition. And so that would not qualify. Anything you learned in terms of graphing in Algebra 1, those were all functions. So you don't want to make your life too complicated, but you need to still have at least 2 operations for your function to be counted for this assignment. The third question is going to be asking you to prove to Splott and Fizzle that your function is a legitimate function. So we need very specific answers. Please refer to pages 2 and 3 of the 1.02 lesson to read some of those definitions and review what makes an equation a function. In this course, we are looking for specific answers, answers that are backed up using valid proof and evidence from your work. So very vague and general answers is not going to get you the grades that you're looking for. So then using your function that you created back in question 2, explain to the Martians how to solve f of 3. So show your work and explain each step. Again, you will always be using complete sentences to explain. So take that f of 3, you're going to plug 3 into the function that you created and evaluate to see what f of 3 will equal. Number 5, again using complete sentences, describe to the Martians how to find the inverse of your function. To review inverses, look on page 4 of your 1.02 lesson. So we are going to be doing the inverse of question number 2. And then lastly, you're going to explain one last thing. You're going to assign a value for x or a number for x, and then again explaining in complete sentences whether f of g of x and g of f of x will always result in the same number. You will use the inverse function that you created in number 5 for g of x, and your f of x was your original function you created for number 2. So those two equations, those two functions that you already have, if you've done the assignment correctly, you're going to assign a number to x and plug those in and see if those two composite functions will result in the same number. To review your composites, that's page 5 of assignment or lesson 1.02. If you have further questions, please contact your instructor or attend our free tutoring. Those hours are posted on your Algebra 2 page. And good luck with finishing your quiz. Thank you.